Going to go check the mail before we head out on the road again. Here we go. Let's see. Is there anything in here? Nope, we are good to go. Yay, we can hit the road. While I've been at base camp, I've been checking it every day, and so I will whenever I return to base camp also. But for the time being, my dad has my spare key, so he'll be checking the P.O. box. So if you guys want to send something, don't worry, it will be taken care of. But for now, let's get on the road. It is finally time. Uh-oh, I am missing a valve stem cover. I guess whenever I stop up at Walmart, I will have to pick up some more. There's no telling where I lost that, but that's okay. That's an easy fix that we can do anywhere along the road, either at an auto parts store or at Walmart. So I have to stop off at Walmart to get groceries anyway, so we'll look around there. But we're back on the road and we're headed to Arizona. Once again, we're going back to the desert. We are going to the weird Wild West, and I'm going to be taking it kind of slow. I'm leaving out on Sunday. I don't have to be there till Friday, so I have a lot of adventuring ahead on the way toward that direction. But for now, let's get on the road. Okay guys, okay, we're making our first stop. We haven't even made it that far away from base camp, but I wanted to bring to your attention something pretty cool that I love about whenever I travel through Texas. Now, in Texas, they're super good about marking their historic markers. And there's usually a brown sign that says it's like half a mile or a mile ahead, and then one that also lines up with the sign. So I found one. And just keep this in mind, it is at a cemetery, but still, they have such great information on these signs. This one right here says that Cundiff Cemetery was subdivided from Walker Moore's property. So that's kind of cool, and it was actually created in 1892. So that's pretty neat, right? And it's just this little roadside pull-off. It also goes to say that there are numerous generations of families from this area that are actually buried here, and many of them have actually served in various forms of the armed forces. So I love that. That's just one of the neat things here in Texas. Let's get back in the van and keep on going. Okay, better get some gas. It's kind of windy out here too. Woo. But this shouldn't take very long. Okay, while I was here, I went ahead and picked up a soda that I like. And I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I still need to go grocery shopping. This is not a lot of food, but I wanted to do that while I'm on the road so I could get a little bit better deal. But also, this is kind of fun. My dad sent me on my trip with this, so I'm going to try to incorporate this into some of our podcasts. I'm really excited about this one, guys. Really excited, but let's get back on the road. Also, one other thing, I am now using a mileage tracking log. In fact, one that I designed that I have on my Amazon shop, and I'm going to start recording this trip at 27,717 miles because I forgot to write down the mileage before I left base camp. Good job, me. Now, gas was about $3.89 at that gas station. So I'm gonna kind of share as we push west the prices as I stop, just so you guys can see if travel might be feasible for you this summer, because I know that a lot of people are super concerned with the price of gas. So actually that is a little bit lower than it was previously whenever I passed through here. So that's good, but we're back on the road. We are back on the road. Before I leave Jacksboro, Texas, I want to show you guys one more thing. Now, what I showed you is just one fragment of the damage that was done. They actually lost a lot of buildings, a lot of homes, a lot of things that were important to the community here in Jack Sparrow. And whenever you come through different areas as you're traveling like I do, you see a lot of different things. And I wanted to make sure that people were prepared if they were in a van. But in reality, look what happened to these homes. It's a very serious thing. So if you're ever in the potential path of a tornado, please take care of yourselves. And that goes for anyone in a sticks and bricks, anyone in a van, it doesn't matter. Tornadoes have a mind of their own. But I just wanted to show you guys this as I was passing through, because I know many of you had been very concerned for me and my family, and we were very fortunate in that we were not in the direct path. Unfortunately though, this community, which is only a short distance away, was not so fortunate. It's super sad actually to come through this little neighborhood right here and see all of the roofs that have had to be secured on the homes that were not affected as badly, and then their neighbors' houses are completely demolished. Just goes to show that nature has a very, very powerful hand in all that we do. Again, if you are following my channel and you are from the Jack Sparrow area, my thoughts are with you, and I hope that you are able to build back even stronger than before. And for all of those of us who just had a tour through town to see the devastation, I hope that this video kind of inspires you to think a little bit about your solutions on the road or at home and how you can safeguard your family, because at the end of the day, things can be purchased again. You cannot. Well guys, we were driving alongside the road and I found another historic pull-off. This one actually has a pull-out so that you can just be right here on the side of the road and see it right out the window. So let's see what this one's about. Okay, this one is telling us about the Tonk Valley community, and it says it's the earliest known attempt at a permanent settlement in this valley, and it was made in 1851. Now it goes on to tell a little bit more about life on the frontier and a man named Elijah Skidmore, who was actually killed after only a few months of being out here. But if you look kind of down here, it talks a little bit more about the school, and it says that the children went to a log cabin with dirt floors and homemade split log benches. The school mistress was Addie McNabb, and she accepted as a salary a gray plow pony and a small amount of cash. Wow. Now you can go on to read a little bit more about this if you come out to visit, but this is pretty cool. Texas does have a database for all of their historic markers that you can find, so you can find out if you might be in the vicinity of some of them also, which is really, really neat. But my personal favorite is just finding them in the wild like we are today. I get these little brain wrinkles about the areas that I'm in, and something kind of cool. The historic marker said that this area was established first in 1851, but look, it's still thriving today. This is the Tonk Valley Community Church right down this road that goes right next to the highway. Again, just something kind of fun, something little, something to kind of take your mind off the long stretches of road that you'll be going through in Texas, and to give you a little stretch if you need to. You can get out and kind of stretch on these little pull-offs, which is kind of cool. But back on the road we go. Here we are off. And let's check our mirrors. Everything looks good. Let's go. Okay, we're in Walmart. I found the valve covers. We're about to go get some groceries, and then we're gonna get back on the road. I'm super happy to have these. I didn't want to go look for some somewhere else. Okay, we're finished up at Walmart. We're about to start the van and get on down the road. I'm gonna put the valve stems on after we get to camp. So this is a good shopping trip. I filled up the fridge. Now we're good for a few days, and I got some tasty stuff that I really want to snack on, but I'm not gonna do it just yet. On the road we go. And before we take off, it's 103 degrees right now in the cab. It's not quite that hot outside, but it's pretty warm. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, I have a thermometer in both the front and the back. I didn't check the one in the back, but it does feel dramatically cooler in the back than it does in the front right now because of the sun. So that's kind of what we're dealing with, and I think it's going to continue on as we push west. It is starting to get warmer earlier this year, and in fact, we clocked a 98 and 99 degree day already in Texas in the month of April. So, this is gonna be a wild ride this year, guys. It's gonna be a wild ride, but it's gonna start off with a single trip, and that's this trip. So back on the road we go. Okay guys, I decided to go ahead and stop one more time and top off the tank because we're heading to New Mexico, and there's a large area of West Texas that I'm traveling through that I haven't been through before. The last time that I went through a part of West Texas I hadn't been to, there were no gas stations for so many miles. So I figure it's better safe than sorry. So looks like we just put some more in the tank. And I don't know if you can see that behind me or not, but look at this. This is what the highway currently looks like, and I have no idea why. Now, I am departing on Easter Sunday, so I thought that might have something to do with it, but I don't think it does. That is the main highway right there, so I'm hoping that no one has had an accident. We're about to go find out, though. And this is the only route that it suggests for me getting to my destination. So, crossing our fingers this doesn't take us hours to get through this congestion. Okay, so they're doing some construction and one of the lanes is closed. That's why we're like this. So I gotta get in here, get in where you fit in, get in where you fit in. Okay, we're in.
Continue on I-20 West for 3 miles.
Easier said than done. I think I'm gonna have to go over to that lane. Okay, we are in, and I forgot to clean off my windshield. I'm going to get past this and then I'll catch back up with you guys. Gotta love these long West Texas drives. Okay, I decided that since I found this huge lot here, I'm gonna pull over and make myself a little wrap because I'm getting hungry and it's kind of dinner time. So I have some cheese, I have some deli meat, and I have a wrap started. So I'm gonna put this together and then we're gonna drive some more. I always love to keep some deli meat in the refrigerator whenever I'm traveling for a longer distance, especially because this is super easy to just grab and Dinner is served. Okay, I'm trying to find this free campsite that I found on freecampsites.net. I am now in New Mexico. It looks like there's some people down here, so I don't know. I just don't know, but this light over to the right-hand side is where it's supposed to be. Okay, this is it. It looks like the trash hasn't been picked up yet because it's a weekend, but this is a free site in Eunice, New Mexico, out by the lake, which we'll be able to see in the morning. And it has both water and electric for free. You can stay here for up to 3 days. A few people are still over there, and this person seems to be pulling their boat off the water, so we shall see. I am going to go ahead and pull my signs off for the night though and put them inside the van, and then I'll put up my window shades also. Okay, so now I've gotten everything all sealed up and I am about to organize the things that I purchased in the back that didn't go into the refrigerator and probably call it a night. I'm going to give you guys a full recap of this campsite along with the GPS coordinates in the next video, so make sure that you check that out. I have appreciated you guys coming along with me on this long drive through West Texas and into New Mexico. We are on our way to Weird Wild West, which will be happening in just a few days, so I can't wait to show you some of the route on the way to there. Till next time, guys, bye!